Hello, we are back again. Hello, guys, we are back again. Really sorry for the last interrupted live. Uh, I'm having issues with my internet provider. Okay. All right, now let's go. What we are doing? Okay. So, should I put another post on LinkedIn? Let's wait for few people. All right. So, what we are going to do now? So, we implemented this thing where we watched a directory, we tracked some events, and based on that event, we tracked what file has been updated, whether a file is updated or not, and if it's updated, what content has been added, removed, and all something like that. So, we did that. Now, we'll move to next thing. As the title of this video says, we'll work with processes. So what we'll do is we will track the system processes that are working and we will try to implement something useful. Yeah, so what we'll do is we will try to track the processes that are currently running on the system. We will add a feature where we will have a set of processes that we need to block, right? Let's say there is a process that is dumping your data to another location, or there is a process that is mining something out of your system. So we'll identify those, we'll block those. So for that we need to see what processes are running, and we'll do that, and we'll learn that how to do that. I'm implementing this myself first time, so we'll learn together. And yes, let's shape this application to something useful. So the code is in GitHub, feel free to check out. Let me just push like the GitHub repo over here. mm, Matrix 123 slash file watcher. So the GitHub repo is in the chat. Let me pin it. Okay, this is pinned. I cannot do Marathi, bro. I am from Uttarakhand. I don't know Marathi. So you can check out this thing. This code is there. Try to improve it. Try to raise an issue if there is something. Try to improve it. So the idea is, you have heard, like we are watching a directory. Second, we will monitor process, like we will monitor the processes, block few processes, identify those. Maybe we can do something like, if a process is consuming 90% of the CPU, then we can identify those or send a alert somewhere by using some Discord or these type of APIs. So we will shape this application to something useful, which we can, by which we will learn few things at least. Now, for this process thing, we need to learn how do we track the process, how do we see the processes. So, भार्गव भाई, क्या करते हैं आप? आर यू ए स्टूडेंट? No, 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 don't go by name. I get this, like, I got this kind of phrase thing, are you Maharashtrian, two, three times in my life. When I was working in Gurgaon, I used to get this whenever I, met people, whether they are searching any home or something like that. If they are from that area, they always like do this. But I'm from Uttarakhand. Oh, great, fourth year, nice. So, what are you up to? I mean, are you building any project? Share with us. Maybe I should learn Marathi, few words at least. What do we say to how are you? How are you in Marathi? Can you translate it depending on the tu kasa ahes? Tu kashi ahes? Informal female, informal male. Formal is tumi. Acha. Tumi, it should be for the elders or small kids. Commonly used as, there are more colloquial and regional variations such as Kai Mahanata. I was planning to learn Rust. Okay, that's good. You can do. But so I mean, you should be prepared. Like you should have something that you can, in case of fallback, you have something as a backup. I mean, you must have like learned JavaScript and all, so that is good. Take Rust as a side language, gain experience, contribute and all. बरम आहे का कसम का है बरम आहे का कसा काय कसा काय बरा आहे का बरम आहे का इंटीरियर महाराष्ट्र मराठवाड़ा रीजनल कैजुअल all right, so I hope the stream is going fine. My audio and video should be fine. No lag for now, I guess. Okay, okay. Now let's learn processes. A system process refer to a fundamental process in an operating system that manage critical system resources. So it means anything system does or we command to a system, it start a process for that task that utilize CPU memory, of course, and a disk resource, right? Process is a series of action steps taken to achieve a specific end, while a system is a set of interrelated components that work together to achieve a common purpose. Okay, okay. Let's directly jump into action. Let's open this thing. A module for working with processes. Module is mostly concerned. This module is mostly concerned with spawning and interacting with child processes, but it also provides abort and exit for terminating current processes. Thick. So command struct is used to configure and spawn processes. So with this module, I think process, we can check process, we can abort, exit, we can interact with child processes and all. So it has some snippets. You can say command.new echo. So you can like this configure do this argument hello world output specific. Okay, if I say hello world output as a slice hello world. Okay, hello world. Okay, so I'm giving a command called echo hello world. Echo is the command, these are the arguments hello world. So echo hello world in terminal prints hello world's string slice. This is what the test says. Okay, if I say echo oh no a typo, And piped spawn, study piped in order to use the echo child standard output. Okay, what is the test over here? It says, oh no, a typo. S slice. Yes, I'm into full stack, but decentish stuff in JS. Wanted to build things. It is into network and cloud, so got suggestion to learn Rust or Go. Not sure which to choose. Uh, just start with both. I mean, wherever you feel comfortable, go with that. I mean, Go is said to be more friendly. You can definitely go with Go if you don't want those overheads of like syntax and all, complicacy and all. Go with Go. It will work equally well. Or maybe like try to create a simple application in Rust and Go and see where you are like where you can implement things. Hmm. Yes, I was saying that. Sorry, my mic was on mute. I was saying that if you learn Rust, you can like there are other scopes open as well. So embedded Web3 and all, and the backend web dev. You can write it on Rust and all. Also like desktop applications and all. So yes, if you think, then go for Rust. All right. Okay. So you can utilize this sysinfo crate, which provide the community sysinfo. Create a system instance, create a new. So we have this crate sysinfo, but we have this model as well, process. Let's figure out if Okay, so this test is passed, right? So output dot straight out as slice. Let's pull this thing. Hmm. 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 Okay, so we have this thing, right? Status, unique weight, status, state out. So do we have something? We have command. Let's do something if we can check. I mean, how can we check it? There is no intelligence here. We have to types modules borrow collections convert iter, maybe process dot iter, something that will, where is it, module iter. uh, hmm, what the heck is this? uh, which create, all right guys, what do you think? Is there any way we can print processes without using sysinfo or this procfs crate and all? Let's, I mean, see, there should be a way, of course. It's possible to see running process in Rust without typically involve interacting with the operating system specific APIs or using the system command. Ah, got it. So we should use this command thing, and inside this command dot new we will input command. Oh, this is what it's saying, right? On Linux, you can read the proc system file directly. This directly contains information about running processes, and each process has a subdirectory. Read Linux stat files yourself. Johnny Grave, uh, thank you for the heads up. What's it? Read Linux stat files. Hello, hello, someone. Johnny Grave is here, guys. Angry man. Go to channel. Hello, someone. How are you? When executed, blocks, IO blocks, access UID, modify, change. So, stat command. Awesome, awesome. Good to hear that. Bro, check out my SSH portfolio. Okay, let me just note it down. I'll check it later. Savan. Okay, it's about files. PS. All users shows the user owner and displays process not executed. So I think it says somewhere that we can read this thing interacting. So on Linux you can read the proc system directly. This directory contains the information about running processes, and each process has a subdirectory named after its process ID. You can iterate through these directories and read files like status command line to get process detail. On macOS you can use libproc library, which provides function for inspecting process. This might require using the proc crate or directly calling the libproc function through FFI. Another approach to use, so I want something that will work on Mac and Linux, just like this notify crate that I used, because by using this recommended watcher thing, it identifies and sets the best according to the platform. uh, come. So I think we can run the process by using this thing command. So we need to write command over here. and with this command we will have all the processes, and then we can iterate over it. Now let's see what this search has suggested to use one crate sysinfo. We'll discover what is like, what does this do. So crates.io sysinfo, or this should be this. Sys on built on top of sysinfo. This should be our thing. It's currently support the following OSs: Android, FreeBSD, iOS, Linux, macOS, Raspberry Pi. You can still use sysinfo on non-supported OS. It will simply do nothing and always return an empty value. You can check in your program directly if an OS is supported by checking is supported system. Hmm. So this thing over here, sysinfo, it has component, disk, network, system, and all. We will have system.new all. Please note that use new all. Ensure that all list of CPUs and processes are filled. I first we update all information. System total memory, sys.total memory. This is quite simple. This. So instead of using like the process module, where we have to use command, and then inside that command function we will have to write the command and then pass the argument by using this args and all, then output, you know. So let's do one thing first. We'll do by both and see where it goes. So this p8 thing, it gives me all the processes, right? So let's do this thing only. First we'll do by this module process. We'll do something like this and we'll see how it goes. So first of all, let's go on the main, and we already have defined few things over here, right? File, network, and all. Now let's create another case over here. Now let's say process. What the heck? And we'll implement something over here. Now we'll implement process functions here, right? So let's create process monitor over here. Now say pub or process watcher. Maybe we can let's not do this. Let's create the outline first. So we have this thing over here, right? So guys, if you we are trying to read the process, we will then identify which process we should block, or I mean we will slightly implement these features, like which process is consuming more disk space, more like is it a banned message from our set, banned process from our set and all. So we'll do that, we are doing that. So for that we have created this thing, process watcher and all. Now we will call it from here. Okay, So first of all, we are going with this module process. As you can see from here, it has a different way to do so. It has a command over here. Okay, so this command struct, we will initiate it with the command, and then we'll pass the arguments. That's how it works. On the other hand, if we do this by a crate called sysinfo, it's fairly simple, right? It has all these information, like quite handy methods over here, which we can do, which we can iterate on. So it will make our case easy. But let's go with this first. How we can do that? Okay. Stream is only showing browser. Stream is only showing browser. Yes, we are like surfing the web right now. Let me just check. Screen share is active. Yeah, there should be some lag. Let me just check. Screen share, video capture, audio. I mean, are you not able to see screens? Good Lord. Screen capture, display capture. I mean, I have display. So if I do this, I mean, I'm changing the option from OBS. If I do a built-in this retina display, it will show you my OBS on the second screen. If I go and select this monitor that I have, it should show this screen. Okay, great. So I didn't turned off my system, so I think, and just restarted OBS earlier. I mean, only like turned off the OBS app. Now it should work. Is it showing the browser? Let me just check. Okay, and these are the things. All right. Thank you. Uh, Thanks, Johnny Grave. Thank you very much. All right. So what we were doing? Let me save this thing. Yes. So we have this main file over here where we have match cases for the user goes for either file, processes, or network that we are intending to implement. So I've created this case over here process. From here we will call the method that will check for all the process, and first of all it will print the process that are running. So there are two ways to do so, either by process module or by sysinfo crate. So we are going one by one. We will see sysinfo has some functions that are very handy and all. On the other hand, this process module, it has this thing to do. So let's go simple. We'll do this first. All right. So we tested by doing this test folder. So what we have to do, we have to do something like command new, and we'll type ps. So it will print all the this thing. So this ps command over here that I'm typing, it will be typed from the this thing, command.new thing. We will type ps over here. We will not pass any arguments. We'll simply output it. All right. So let's go. Let's do this. Is it okay now? Is the stream going well? I can see there is some error on stream health. It's getting poor. Are you using Wi-Fi? Mobile data. All right. So let's do this thing. So here, as you can see on the file thing, we did this thing, and check out for this and this thing, file watcher dot start monitoring and all. So now we have created another module over here that says this process watcher. All right. Now let's implement something like that over here. So on the process watcher, what we'll do, we'll say uh, process watcher. So we'll say so we have to create a function, right? So how it goes, should we should not initiate because we don't have anything over here. If we have something on the struct and we want to initiate, we will definitely do that. But for that, now for say we'll say check process. All right. It will return nothing, it will only print. All right. So we'll use what do we have, command, right? Process uh, command, command. We have new. So this new what it says, construct a new command for launching the program at path program with the following default. We'll say ps, we don't pass any argument, we'll simply output it. So we simply output it. Does this return something? What does it do? It will return a result. Okay. Execute the command as a child process, waiting for it to finish and collecting all of its output. By default std out and ठीक है. So it will return a result. A output and a error. So we can, let's handle this. Let processes mm, mm, so we'll say println, we'll simply do this. Incompatible types. Let's see where it goes. Expected output found this. All right, so we need here. So we'll run the processes. All right. Check process. Guys, if you are watching this stream, feel free to come on chat and thank. Okay, you don't need a print because the child process output is piped to your straight out by default. Okay. This is what you want to say? Uh, you don't need a print ln because the child process output is piped to your straight out by default. Hmm. Okay. Uh, Now run it and you'll see. Yeah, yeah, I got it. Yes. So I'll simply add like I will initiate a new command as ps and it will directly output it. Got it. Hmm. So we'll say process watcher. I think I should have to create new function, right? Just like this. So hmm. So how do we initiate this thing if I don't have anything over here? Maybe return this thing. We'll say process watcher. So if I go and do this, so I need to implement this thing over here as well. Process, or maybe directly go there. No need for where. Okay, okay. Returning that struct. So why can't I do this thing and is it not okay, struct. Yes, now it will do. Or just call it an initialized process watcher dot check status. Hmm. Yeah. Yes. Yes. I was missing a self reference to that. So yeah. Let's do this. Let's see if I go and type process. What? process. User enter this. User entry dot trim. So if I do this thing, I should have to. Let's do this for now. No. Hmm. Command new ps output. Let's not do this stuff. Let's go simple first. Uh, hmm. So warning. Let's first check. User entered process and all. Okay, so I think I have to print that thing. So Johnny, I think I don't know. I mean, why if it's tied to this thing and it like printed until I do this. I mean, I printed it, take it in a variable and all. I don't know why this happened and why shouldn't it be tied to. There should be some thing that I missed or something like that. So I said, now let's break this thing over here. No, 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 let's not. So we have this thing, right? Okay, output and all. So we have all this process over here that is running ZSH and all, file watcher, target debug file and all. So भाई डीएसए के लिए कोई टिप्स दे दो यार। भाई डीएसए के लिए यार मुझे टिप्स क्या देनी है भाई। अच्छा, एक चीज़ मैं दिखाता हूँ तुम्हें, जस्ट वेट। भाई ये दो बुक्स हैं, ये मैंने जैसी ली थी वैसी पढ़ी हुई हैं। मतलब थोड़ा बहुत मैंने इनमें से पढ़ा है। एक तो ये ली थी मैंने, ये मार्कर रखे हुए हैं यहाँ पे जहाँ तक पढ़ी है। क्रैकिंग द कोडिंग इंटरव्यू अच्छी बुक है, मैं कंप्लीट नहीं कर पाया इनको। और ये जो बुक है करियर मॉन्क, नरसिम्हा कुरमाची, ये डेटा स्ट्रक्चर एंड एल्गोरिथम मेड इजी, ये भी बढ़िया बुक है एकदम। मतलब जैसे जैसे मैंने इसमें कर रखा है यहाँ तक लिंक लिस्ट वगैरह तक कर रखा है, तो एकदम मतलब इसने जितना पढ़ा है मुझे सही पढ़ा है, पूरी में कर नहीं पाया। और ये बढ़िया बुक है, इसको उठा लो, इसके टॉपिक्स पढ़ना शुरू कर दो और ढूंढ लो कहीं से भी ऑनलाइन। गीक्स फॉर गीक तो मत जाना, मतलब किसी भी इससे टॉपिक उठा के उससे चेक कर लो, हो जाएगा खेल भाई। हम बाकी, हाँ ये दो किताबें ही एकदम बढ़िया हैं। एक ये नरसिम्हा कुरमाची वाली है ना, और टॉप इससे शुरू कर दो पढ़ना, जो इसमें टॉपिक दिया हुआ है वो इससे पढ़ लो, फिर ऑनलाइन ढूंढ लो, क्वेश्चन लगा लो, ऐसे कर सकते हो। और कोई मतलब वीडियो वगैरह देखनी है किसी का कुछ, तो फिर पकड़ लो कुछ भी, बहुत सारा सब कुछ है, किसी भी ढंग के उसको पकड़ लो। तो भैया, राइट, here we are. So if I use process module from this process module, and if I use command struct over here, then I have to specify commands in this thing. And if I want to pass the argument, then I have to use args method here as well, right? And now as you can see, if I do ps and then print this thing, I am getting the processes over here. So if I do match, now let's do this thing. It is returning something like this. So if I do OK and have res, I can do res. And if I say error, go for, and return. Yes. So guys, if you are watching this stream, and if you are, I mean, please leave a like as well. It turns out to be a huge motivation. नया शब्द सीखा है मैंने यूट्यूब से, that will be a huge motivation if you like this video. Hmm, I think we have sudden drop in internet speed. Anyways, so we can see this thing over here. Now let's use this sysinfo crate and see how it, so how can I have this output, and I has status and this standard output. Okay, so what I'll do, res dot std out, I have this as vector, so I can iterate on this. Is it something method vector the data that Road to start out. So let's run this thing. If I run process, I'll have this thing. So these are all the processes that are running. Now we'll improve this as well. So how we can get more information about the processes? For that, if we use this process struct from standard library, we will have to be good enough in the commands, right? So we should know the commands that we will write on this commands.new. But there is another way, that is using this crate. With this crate we only need to initialize this system struct, right? And then we can get all the information: total memory, used memory, total swap volume or total used volume and all, host name, OS version, kernel version. So if I loop on this sys.processes, I will have everything printed over here, like with the process name, disk, what each process is doing, disk usage. And for this information, if I have to use this thing, then I'll have to be uh, give commands over here. Let's do that as well. So first of all, we'll search. If anyone know any site where I can get all the commands, maybe a collection somewhere where I can search for commands and all instead of typing here. So if I say command to check the processes running with disk usage. So this thing, the disk usage, top. Let's do this thing. Substitute not will fail to initialize trace requires additional privileges. We have to go sudo. So if I use O as an option, PID stat. Yes, I have to go sudo over here. By 7, I hope that answers your question. Also, guys, please like this stream if you think it's worthy to get like. Mm, so we have PS, we have options. If I do It says also gives me percentage of this thing, ux, right? So I have this thing over here. I need to do args and I will pass ux. So let's do that. Yes dot args yes, this is what it was saying. Ux. Okay. Let's do this thing. Woohoo! Oh man, I think it's a bad idea to do this. Let's go this for now. So if I type px or ux, I'm getting these information. I found it brave browser.app contain framework brave browser. So I'm getting this information along with the percentage of cpu used and all. So I'm using this, right? Px ux, so it give me a user, pid, percentage cpu, percentage memory, right? Stat, started, time, command, so everything in detail. Again, if I need to do this e or a have full format listing, provide more details, show processes for a specific user and all. You have also another thing, that is top command is a real-time monitoring tool that provides a dynamic interactive view of Linux system. Now that's something. I have memory, I have percentage CPU. So as you can see, OBS is eating up by 50% of CPU. I have all this thing. God and all. Brave browser. So top command will give me this thing. So if I do, is there any top command with arguments and all? System time. So it is batch mode. Run stop and batch mode number. So iteration. So if I do remove this arg and type top, I am not sure if this is going to be uh, how can this show? I mean, will it continuously send this to this thing? um, let's do it. Hmm. This runs top in a batch mode, which is useful for sending output to other programs or file. So I need argument. Let's do this. Dash b. Now let's run this thing. So this is running in batch mode now, but it's not continuous. So top, so this top over here, what it does is it will give you the real-time information. So if I go over here and type top, so as you can see, it is updating on the go, right? It is updating real time. So but to implement some changes over here so that it can, so if I do without this argument, then it just simply doesn't print anything. So we have to do something over here if I'm going with this way and use top. But as soon as I use argument with this dash b, it will print the first batch of this processes. So what it actually does, let's see. Dash p, huh? CPU top. It doesn't have batch mode. It works here but not here. Guys, are you facing any issues with this stream? Because I can see something, some latency is there. So, so yes, if we go by this way, we'll have to do these things. Like we have to write commands over here with this approach. But if I use a syscrate, then it's all good. So I think we should take help of this thing, instead of going there. As you can see, it says this CPU. It will also give us the CPU usage and all. So everything is over here in one place. But if you want to like dig deep over here, then you can definitely use this thing. So it has all these things: current directory, env, spawn, output, child, this, termination, about, exit, id. So this is it. So I think we have a decent idea over here what we will do. So we'll use this info crate and we'll implement few things over here. What will implement? uh, we can implement something. Let's say we will try to figure out all the processes first. You know uh, show all the processes, and then we will have a set of blocked processes. So we also want we also want a function that will block the processes, or just filter out the processes that are running which are very suspicious and all. Okay. And third thing we can do is we can monitor processes that are consuming high disk space, high disk usage. As you can see, we have command like top that gives us the detail about the process that is using high CPU, or something like that. And so by this thing, if that process is using like most of the resources for more than a specific time, then we can send alert. So two things that we need to do: first of all, we'll implement this feature where we will track the processes. Secondly, we'll implement the third party APIs like of Discord and something like that, to send alert messages to some user. So these two things, let's keep that in mind, and we'll start building from tomorrow. We'll check processes, we will identify CPU memory usage, and then we will identify the blocked one as well. And that we'll also implement this network thing where we'll monitor a network, so we can combine these two things together, this network and this process. So we can like scan a port if something is suspicious going on and all. So we'll do that. So I think we are going in good shape. This application will build something decent that we can show. All right, so I think that's it for today. Take good rest, guys, and sleep well, and be ready for tomorrow. If everything is well and I'll be available, then I will come and start implementing these things. All right, I thank you everyone whoever came over here on the chat. Thank you, Savan. Thank you, Bhargav. Thank you, Johnny Grave. Thank you very much for hanging out. See you later, guys. Bye bye. Please, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe and check out my other videos as well. Leave your valuable comments, like this video, share this video, and I'll see you later.